Hi, everyone, so update arrived today, and there's some bundles added to the store which was not on the patch notes. You can now buy 3 gear augments and 3 weapon augments with Phoenix credits each week, but it's random. And then there's another store in which you can buy exotic, weapon and gear augments without limit, and it's a selector. This is whale territory. The only way to get encrypted data is from sealed crates and dismantling augments, but as a free-to-play, this is not recommended. Even if you don't use that weapon, augments are hard to get. There's also a new way to get an exotic augment on Dark Zone vendor once a week, but it's random, it has no name, but let's open it. Now what do pay-to-win people get from all this gear augments if they fully max? First, let's check mask, 100% health, this means double the health I have there only on the mask, not in general. The same goes for the rest. So, if you max out all your gear augments, you would get around 28k plus max health and 2.2k armor in terms of raw stats. And if we talk about weapon augments, you'd get free 80% weapon damage if you pay for it. But as a free-to-play player, you still can catch up. Always do your dailies for 60 Phoenix credits per day. And 140 Phoenix credits on your weekly quests. You also get around 720 Phoenix credits on each Lone Wolf Challenge cycle every 3 weeks, which means 240 credits per week. But unfortunately, it's still bugged, surely it will be fixed soon. So in total 800 Phoenix credits every week, which should be enough to buy 2 gear augments per week, or 1 gear augment.
This is a public service announcement. Visitors are now welcome in the non-quarantine.
You can also dismantle your augments, but as I said, it's really not recommended. So in conclusion, what do whales get with all these augments today? First, 80% weapon damage on all weapons, 28k or more max health, and 2.2k or more armor. For free to play, you get to buy 2 weapon augments weekly or 1 gear augment, everything random. 1 exotic augment weekly, also random. 1 weapon or gear augment from clan shop every 3 weeks if you do your dailies, and 4 hostile nest investigations every week. At the end of the day, the game focuses more on PvE, not PvP, since PvP is surrounded with broken bulwark builds that stuns you or tanky healers with infinite health. You still will catch up to max out your gear and weapon augments in some months and slowly progress, while pay-to-win people will be stuck with no progression at all in augments. Remember that you only go to Dark Zone for skill chips of your corresponding build, not PvP. Most importantly, heroic landmarks for a possible gold skill chip, and as a recommendation always go to an isolated extraction. Yeah, they will dominate the leaderboards, but you don't really get rewards there, and for event rewards on leaderboards, it's pretty mediocre. That's all for today, thanks for watching. Also, was this a bug?